Hi, my name is Connor Garrison, and in the fall of 2023, I participated in a TEF2 co-op with Bosch Rexroth. I worked for the technical engineering functions team at the Charlotte location under Mike Tyner and Florian Eichhorn. This was my second co-op rotation with Bosch Rexroth, and it prepared me well for project management as an engineer. So my first project this past semester was the machinery release of a new .P marker, which marks the serial numbers and logos into production parts. I designed the control systems for this in my first rotation, and this rotation I was tasked with releasing it to production. I had to program the equipment, determine the optimal material flow and methods, and complete all the necessary safety and quality paperwork to ensure a successful release. Additionally, I designed and modified custom fixtures for different production parts to significantly reduce the changeover time. I successfully released this machinery and completed my first major self-managed project with this project. For my second project, I worked with our senior Internet of Things engineer to develop a web application that monitors machine states and displays it to the operators and management to quickly identify potential issues and to increase visibility. I learned some Python and SQL programming and developed an HMI that displays the machine states as well as the operator andons. This HMI is accessible from any PC on the local Bosch network to enhance easy traceability and quick reaction times for the lines that it's connected to. My third project was to fill the role of a process engineering liaison to assist in implementing a new production line. So for this, I designed fixturing to make assembly more ergonomic and efficient for the operators, and completed numerous open points on a specialized semiconductor test stand that exists on our plant floor to ensure that it would be ready by the time that the first parts were scheduled to be produced. I also proposed an appropriate layout for this new line and filed documentation regarding any necessary safety systems due to the introduction of some new materials. And my fourth and final main project was assessing our current linear rail production Kanban state and to identify systematic issues causing significant production losses for this line and the lines that it supplies. I performed several time studies on this line and analyzed how the material flowed, and this enabled me to identify several areas of weakness. So with this, I then brainstormed with our industrial engineering team to create a potential solution to these issues that could be later implemented. So after analyzing the results of my projects, I identified several areas where my return on investment was significant. First, my work led to a direct increase in production efficiency in our plant by lowering the time required to make and transport parts. Second, I designed and implemented several solutions to safety and ergonomic issues, making the plant safer overall and more efficient as well due to the ergonomic benefits. And then finally, my projects facilitated areas where greater visibility and traceability will lead to fewer large quality issues in the future. Any issues that do arise will be able to be addressed faster than they would be before. So I would say that my first co-op rotation was certainly a growing experience and one in which I grew to be comfortable in a manufacturing environment and with engineering as a whole. So then coming into my second rotation with that experience, I was able to very quickly jump into my projects and effectively take the reins on those projects as a project manager. With that, this past semester, I saw growth in three particular areas that will serve me well in my career as an engineer. First, I grew in my leadership with people, both in working with the other co-ops and also with the engineering team as a whole. Second, I was able to develop my controls engineering skills to a point where I'm very interested in the applications of this in my career. And then finally, I grew to be very comfortable in project management, having now completed my first major machinery release, and worked on other projects where it was my initiative that drove them forward. I would say that this rotation, coupled with the first, continually confirmed that manufacturing engineering, and in particular process engineering, is the field that I want to enter as an engineer, since it fits my skill set very well and I find the work very enjoyable. So in summary, I took on the workload of a process engineer this past summer and was successful in that role. I'm very thankful for the opportunity that Bosch Rexroth presented me, as well as the support from UNC Charlotte. I saw a lot of growth in my skills this past rotation, and I'm looking forward to the next and last rotation this summer. Thank you.